Did you know that yesterday, March 15th, was International Potato Chip Day? I didn't know. I didn't know until it was too late. And I should know, but I've only been in the potato chip game for a very short while, and I wasn't aware of this, but it kind of doesn't matter because over here every day is fucking potato chip day. I've got nothing but potato chips fucking falling out of my ass all over my house. I just bought 6 bags of potato chips just yesterday, so we don't really celebrate potato chip day here. We fucking live potato chips every fucking day. This isn't some casual tourist shit. We're fucking in the life. That being said, I did do a little research on the history of potato chips, and supposedly they were invented in the United States quite by accident. There's conflicting accounts. In the mid 1800s, some asshole customer in some restaurant kept complaining about how soggy the home fries were, so the chef, just to fuck with them, like cut them mad thin and deep fried them, and they came out as chips, and the customer loved them, and then boom, there it was. And then there's places all over America that claim to be the first place that invented potato chips. Who knows? Who fucking cares? Because now it's just nothing but potato chips all the time, everywhere from all over the world, and that's what this is about. And that's why this episode is going to be really interesting, because I got something that sort of fits in with the chain of thought that I've been pursuing lately in this little small micro set, which is like Asian cuisines as interpreted by other Asian countries in the form of potato chips. We had 2 Japanese themed snacks from Taiwan, which were mediocre and terrible. And now we have another one to close out this little run, which is Korean kimchi from Thailand. And this just makes me think about all kinds of things. Basically, just how fucking stupid and ignorant I am, because, I don't know, you don't really think like, oh, they eat Korean food in Thailand? That's weird. I thought they only ate Thai food in Thailand. And, like, of course they do. One of the sort of, like, vestiges of, the colonial mindset that I think all of us in America have inherited in some way, shape, or form. Even those of us that have a much more worldly sense and like to think of ourselves as fairly savvy when it comes to various Asian cuisines, is we just sort of, like, put things in these little categories and just think, like if I went to Thailand, for example, I'm going to eat fucking Thai food every fucking day, and I'm going to try to eat it as closely to how the local people eat it. And, like, I wouldn't even think to go to a Korean restaurant in Thailand. I'm going to go eat Korean food when I go to fucking Korea. But maybe that's a mistake, because what I do like to do when I travel abroad is go to Chinese restaurants in other countries, mostly in Europe, although I must say that, like, Caribbean Chinese food is fucking fantastic. It's amazing to, like, get your roast pork, and instead of fried rice, it comes with, like, rice and beans. That's delightful. So I do like to try Chinese restaurants in other countries, because Chinese food is fairly adaptable. Of course, you have, your traditional classic things that are designed for a Chinese audience that are how they are in China. But, if there's, you have a Chinese restaurant set up in another country, the food's very adaptable, and it's sort of, altered a little bit to sort of make it a little bit more accessible to the people who live in the country that they're operating in. And sometimes you get some really interesting results. I've had Chinese food in Spain, which is pretty interesting. I've had Chinese food in the UK, which was nah. And then I had Chinese food in Switzerland, which was really exciting. I was in this little town called Yverdon in the French part, and there was like one Chinese restaurant in the whole fucking town. And I was like, I gotta try this shit. So I went in there, and it was kind of expensive, but it was so fucking different. The dumplings were of a different shape and flavoring. It had all these sauces that I'd never heard of before, and the way the food was presented, and even the tea was unusual. So it's just kind of fun to experience stuff like that, and just seeing a bag of chips like this really just makes me think about how I should really expand my worldview a little further, because, I think of these other countries, sometimes like an amusement park for me as an American to go and experience authentic culture, and you sort of forget that these are people just like you that have like a larger worldview and actually are interested in things other than just their own culture. And like a dumb American, I've just completely forgot to think about this shit, and this gets me thinking about that. Now, I'm excited about this because I have been kind of keeping my eye out for Korean potato chips, which I haven't seen yet. there's nothing really stopping me from hopping on the subway and dipping up to K-Town and hitting up some of the markets there to see what they have. But for now, I'm just gonna have to enjoy this Korean staple food as a potato chip as interpreted by an American company selling it to people in Thailand. Now, this is an exclusive from 7-Eleven, and on the back of the package, they're prescribing that I actually throw these potato chips in a bowl of instant noodles, which I'm not gonna do. I'm just gonna eat them straight and see what they do. Kimchi, very specific flavor. Wow, and I do like kimchi. I like the radish kimchi, and I like the white kimchi is really great. But this looks like it's just straight up, and I'm just gonna see, does this taste like kimchi? Come on, juice is going here. All right, ready? Yep, they did it. Not very spicy, but it does have that sort of sour, fermented taste. Maybe it's just a power suggestion, but I am getting that little cabbage note. Yeah. This does taste like kimchi. Does kimchi work as a potato chip? That's an entirely other conversation. You wouldn't catch me dead throwing this in a bowl of ramen. Spice is starting to build up on the back. Yeah, these are not bad. Thank God. Finally, something halfway decent. Not entirely sure I'm gonna make a figure of this because I hate the bag design. Red, white, and blue is like one of the worst color schemes in the universe. And it's got way too much of this like sort of generic instructions on the side. So I don't know if I'm gonna make a figure of this. But anyway, okay, that was exciting. Learning a bit more, and now when I finally make it to Thailand, I guess I'm gonna go to get some Korean food there and see how it comes across, and I can reminisce about this delightful day and this wonderful time I've spent with you the day after Potato Chip Day. It's the All Saints Day of Potato Chip Day. Oh no. Let me finish this little run. We're gonna pivot to another part of the world in the subsequent episodes, so I hope you stick with this, because I'm just having the greatest fucking time, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna end anytime soon until I fucking eat every single fucking bag of potato chips in this fucking house, and that's gonna take some doing.